Pan Dulce. How's that? Coffee and Pan Dulce.
Hey, I'm Christian Cano. You're the co-host. My buttons are Moms Demand Action, Gunsmiths Legislation, Healthcare for All, Medicare for All, and also in my heart, Black Lives Matter on behalf of Joe Oldham, who's a guest of ours who passed away last year. That's it.
Hello, this is Jenny James Gunn. I am a community advocate here in Charlotte, North Carolina for LGBT women's rights with the National Organization for Women, gun sense laws with Moms Demand Action, and anything that extends equity to all. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. It is Coffee and Pan Dulce time, and it is November 19th.
Wow.
We're all keeping track at home.
By fast.
We're really close to Turkey Day, really close to Black Friday, which is, I believe, next week.
Yeah.
If I'm keeping track at home.
Yeah.
But we are there. We have gotten past the off-year election, you know, and all that. And we still don't know because we are recording it the day of all elections. You know, which is really telling on ourselves. Now people
exactly, yeah.
Secret, but that's okay. So if that's why we don't really comment with any certainty if it does come up on this episode. There is a reason we won't know next week's episode. We will have that knowledge. So definitely stay tuned. And our commentary won't matter really anyway because it's not a super consequential election, except for maybe the California thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, take it away, Christian.
Yes, as Gersemi said, welcome everyone. This is Coffee and Pan Dulce. I'm Christian County, one of your co-hosts from All Points, North Carolina. Gersemi is joining us from West Hollywood, from the West Coast, Hollywood. I forgot to ask you the last show. How was your Halloween? How was your favorite holiday?
Well, it was kind of low key. We didn't go out as much as we'd planned to.
Sure,
but the soul crushing crowd that was in Hollywood, we really chose not to get too deep into it because it was even up the hill from it, we could hear it, and helicopters were flying around recording it. It was just a little too much for us.
Sure.
But we did celebrate it, but we did more low key activities, so to speak, kind of paced ourselves.
Yeah.
And all that, and it does bring up a point. I think people do need to learn how to pace themselves in this very fast-paced world, and in a very taxing mental health world with what's going on in the country and just the hypocrisy and idiocy and nonsense. I think you have to learn when to withdraw from the world a little bit, and that's kind of what we did. We still celebrated, still had a good time, right?
Yeah.
Still had some sweet stuff and was here with the sweet life.
Did you stay away from the what do you like? Is it the Reese's or what is it?
Oh, the Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah. Okay, I
didn't buy any bags of those.
Okay.
I'm trying to behave myself.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I didn't hit some sweets. I just didn't do those. But I did very much enjoy the Halloween season. And as always, it's my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
And we did enjoy it, but we enjoyed it more in our own special way rather than a very public, very overwhelming thing, and we chose to pace ourselves, and that's okay too. Sometimes everything has a season.
Yeah, excellent. I completely agree with you. Well, listen, I don't know if I said this already, but thank you if you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our show, and also those who listen to us, thank you as well. Please share us with your friends, and we appreciate all the seasons you've allowed us to come and talk to you. Today's title is called Tankle. Let me do it again. Take two. Today's title is called Taco McCankles Tits in Sundown Phase. We're going to ask this question. People are asking this question all around the country. Even MAGA people are asking this question. And so for those who are not familiar with the term sundown phase, I'm going to read you kind of the Google machine's definition. Sundowning refers to a syndrome where individuals, particularly those with Alzheimer's disease or other types of dementia, experience increased confusion, agitation, and behavioral changes during the late afternoon and evening hours. This phenomena is characterized by symptoms such as disorientation and restlessness as the day continues. And that's what they call it, sundowning. And so people have been asking, is Trump, or Taco, who I call him, is he starting to show those symptoms? He's being very irritable with his postings on his social media, Truth Social sites, and he's just saying very erratic things. He's rambling a lot. And so I know he's always rambled, and you talk about this a lot on your show, how he's always rambled, but it seems to be just even more incoherent, I guess. I mean, is that a fair way of describing his rambling?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll get into it when we get into the main topic of the show. But yeah, he definitely, it's a point where he's becoming more incoherent. Yeah. And it's very clear there's some significant issues there. I mean, I don't think anybody can completely ignore it at this point.
Exactly. All right. Let's jump directly into Barb's current events.
And this is Barb's current events.
All right, I've got three here. The first one, Nancy Mace, our favorite lesbian from South Carolina. I'm sorry, don't know, I don't know that's
allegedly.
True. Allegedly, yes. She is obsessed with transgender people. She's obsessed with people's genitalia. Anyway, she's now in a battle, the latest people that she's going after. She's going after TSA in the Charleston area. Apparently, she was yelling at them because they were late, and she felt like anyway, she's going after them, saying that they're unprofessional and yada, yada, yada. And the TSA came out and said, she was kind of unhinged and being a Karen as they were trying to escort her through the Charleston airport, which, I think it's more for show. They escort her because she's afraid that someone's going to attack her. Anyway, that's the first one. The second one is Magic Mike Johnson, or Moses Johnson, whatever you call him. We need to come up with a nickname for Mike. What should we call him, Mike Johnson?
I call him Holy Mike.
Holy Mike. Okay, Holy Mike Johnson, the one who needs his son, to be his porn accountability partner, is suddenly becoming blank. I don't know why Trump pardoned the crypto guy who gave his family $2 billion. I don't know anything about it. So it's interesting how he suddenly has like amnesia about topics. I don't know about the Epstein files. I don't know about. That act is so tired and old, and you can see through it. Want to hear your thoughts on that, because I know you mentioned that in your show. The last one on our topic is the LA Dodgers won the World Series. Congratulations. Not sure if you're a big fan of theirs, but you live in that market. They won the World Series in a very exciting Game 7. I was kind of rooting for Toronto. I don't know why. I was kind of rooting for Canada, but LA was another wonderful choice. The most important thing was Trump couldn't attend any games because they hate him so much. So I thought that was wonderful that he could not attend any games because he's tried to crash a lot of the sporting events. You know, he tries to crash those events and make it all about him. Well, he didn't even try to attend one of these because first of all, he's in big battle with LA and what's going on in LA, and Toronto, of course, Canada hates him as well. So I thought that was very interesting. Those are three topics. I don't know if they're something that you want to talk about. Have at it.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations to the LA Dodgers for winning the World Series. I mean, it's something I didn't watch, and I don't watch baseball. But you know, there's been Dodgers fever around here. You actually saw people walk around with Dodgers jerseys, even in a very gay neighborhood. There's been the bars
in the neighborhood, is that what you call it?
the neighborhood where the big screen TVs are on the ball game and there's people cheering, and it's been very energetic around here. I think it's almost been more celebrated than the Halloween season because it's big news. I mean, you know, you don't always win the World Series every day. It has been very electrifying here. I've noted that a lot of Dodgers fever, a lot of support, a lot of hometown support. Yeah. And we're very supportive of Trump not coming here. He is not welcome. To be very clear, nobody in LA wants him here. He's the one that's trying to cause us problems. We definitely don't want that idiot here, nor do we want him to send troops, and we will resist if he does. Yeah. But yeah, he's completely not welcome. He is right in hearing that. As
how about
far
Nancy Mace or Mike Johnson?
You know, Holy Mike, you know, he's, I guess he's really dim. I don't know if it's just because, you know, he can't crank his wank because of, you know, whatever reason. Maybe he needs to, you know, maybe that's affecting him mentally. But it's almost like him and most of the Republicans are developing this weird amnesia. There was an Oklahoma senator that has two first names.
Merkel, the one with the eye patch?
No,
he doesn't have an eye patch. That's a congressperson from Texas. I know who you're talking about. He
wears these giant cowboy hats. It looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
He was like, he got interviewed the other day about, you know, Trump issues, and he was just like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know. These guys have no clue if he's, you know, Trump's pardoning people. But even further, when Trump was in Asia recently for a deal, the Japanese prime minister literally had to kind of show him where to go on the stage. And he just looks like a befuddled buffoon. And I mean, he's always kind of looked like a buffoon. Yeah. He's always acted like a buffoon. And he's clearly just, because he's not accountable for anything, he doesn't really believe he has to play by the rules. He's always like pushed his way to the front and, you know, just been a boorish idiot. Yeah. But he's he's definitely diminished. Some people speculate he's probably on some really heavy meds. There's no telling. But he's clearly, a lot of the experts, just from observation, are saying, you know, there needs to be a conversation about this, that this guy is kind of like dragging a foot and it looks like he has at least one foot on the banana peel, if not both, you know. And we criticize Biden because of his age. I don't know why.
And that's
you know, the fart bag is getting a free pass. I don't know why. I don't know why this is not a bigger. I don't know why it wasn't a big issue last year. I don't know why it was a big issue this year, when we literally had a sitting president stopped running for president over the same exact issue.
Exactly. And that's kind of why I wanted to talk about this topic. Yeah, exactly. So listen, we come back. We're going to take our first break. We'll be right back on Coffee and Pan Dulce right after this.
So we have a great fall lineup, and we encourage you to tune in to many of our fabulous shows, like our He Say show, and many more things in October and November as well. Thanks for watching, as always, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, y'all.
Hey, y'all, thanks for watching, and
support local black and brown businesses, including our sponsor, Manolo's Bakery, that has some fabulous pastries, food, king steaks, all kinds of specialty cakes, swallowing, and much, much more. Some of the best food you eat in Charlotte, North Carolina. Again, Manolo's Bakery, right here in East Charlotte. Thanks for watching.
Hey y'all, you know you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, and your favorite audio podcast platforms. You can catch your special editions of Coffee and Pan Dulce as always. And we appreciate y'all listening. And we're going to do more episodes. We're going to do some zany things in 2025. And most of all, we're going to have lots of fun as always. Thanks for listening. And look for the new shouts. Appreciate it.
Hey everybody, hope you're enjoying the Coffee and Pan Dulce Show. This is me, Urense, a new host here at the Cannis Media Shows. I will be doing the new show, Espera Que, here every Thursdays at 7 p.m. on your favorite podcast platforms, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you like to listen to. So, hope to see you on my show and hope you have a wonderful day.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching our spring shows and sticking with us. And we've got a fabulous summer lineup. I hope y'all are excited as I am. And let's enjoy our summers. Hot Girl Summer 2024. See y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye y'all.
Thank you everybody for watching Coffee and Pan Dulce. Jenny and Chris had an amazing talk right there. And this is Urense from Espera Que. Our show is on Thursdays, 7 p.m. on every podcast places where you get podcasts, brain fart. But if you want to listen to me doing brain farts and having hot takes and leftist takes and just screaming at the shitty burning world we are living in, come over to Espera Que. You're going to have a fun time.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching the Florida shows. They've been wildly successful. Obviously, it's a topic that you guys have enjoyed and wanted to know more of. And we like talking about the dumpster fire that used to be the state of Florida. And we'll probably talk about it some more this summer. Thanks for watching, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching. Welcome back, everyone. Listen, so that's what I wanted to talk about. Now, I know if you're watching this show, and if you've heard what we've said over the last couple of years, you kind of know where we stand on a lot of the issues. And I know you, for many of you, we're preaching to the choir, unless you're a MAGA person who just wants to know what's going on this side, which I don't think you are, but let's just assume that is. The hypocrisy and the double standard of what was said about President Biden, where now you have a buffoon who shows obvious signs of incoherentness, of rambling, of just crazy old uncle syndrome. That's what I call it, and just rambles and rambles and rambles. And it's just, it's so obvious. And can't say a complete sentence. Many of the times he talks, and this is the president of the United States. Okay. I just kind of remind people, we're not talking about a reality show. Yeah. We're talking about the president of the United States of America. How MAGA is not concerned about this? Or do you think they're concerned they just don't want to admit that they're hypocrites because of what they said about Joe Biden? I don't, you're right. Well, this should be a huge, huge story.
Well, this is shame on the Democrats. We let them influence who we ran for president last year. Mm-hmm. They shamed us into getting Biden to stop running. And we let them. Mm-hmm. And now we're over the same issue. We're allowing them to be silent. When there is video evidence, there is unredacted video evidence on YouTube that shows the old fart bag completely just babbling and moving around. There's the unredacted 60 Minutes interview. The 73 minutes is all on YouTube. You can watch it for free. Watch that for 73 minutes and you be the judge. Is this guy coherent? And if you have any kind of objective mind at all, you have to realize this guy is not, I don't know if he ever had it, But whatever he did have, whatever last marbles dropped out, oozed out of his ears, it's gone. It's gone.
I agree.
We can put politics aside for a second, and I'm going to put politics to the side.
Sure.
This is not conservative versus liberal. This is a citizen of the United States that votes in elections speaking right now. This is me saying we need to be concerned about our president looking like a doped up racehorse, mental hospital escapee that has to have foreign leaders in ceremonies. It should be simple for him to go to. This guy literally is walking around like Grandpa Simpson, muttering about himself and falling asleep because he's literally at every major event. He's like literally, he's not just sundowning. In the middle of the day at the U.S. Open, this dude slept through most of the U.S. Open this year. And this is a guy that is literally plays some golf, disappears for days, almost a week at a time every month now. He to say he's non-functioning would be an understatement.
I agree.
Which asks two questions. Who is actually running the country?
Stephen Miller.
And the next question is, what are we going to do about it? Why are Democrats being so quiet? Why is the press being noticeably quiet and not launching an investigations, not playing clips of what is going on? Why are we not talking? Are we that scared? Is the journalists, the major media, is it they this batshit scared of this guy?
Yeah. Good.
And why? Why?
Yeah, that's an excellent point. If you like what you hear from Gersemi, she does have a show that comes on every Wednesday at 11:30. It's called Two Queers in a Truck. She talks about these topics, but many other topics. Please join her and join all the shows that we have on the Cannis Media Network, those that we have currently, but also those that are coming up in the end of this year and the first of next year. So we'll be talking about all of those shows. So we'll be right back on Coffee and Pan Dulce right after this.
Hey, thanks for listening to us as always on Coffee and Pan Dulce. And just to let you know, we're on all the audio podcast platforms. So working out or whatever, you can just listen to us. Or if you want to see our bright, shiny faces, we're on YouTube and Facebook. You can even be fans and you can comment on our shows on the Facebook platform and drown out people who don't actually listen to the show but like to play us. But anyway, we appreciate y'all and very much, and keep on listening so that Christian and I are just not sitting here talking to ourselves. Have a great year.
Hey everybody, hope you're enjoying the Coffee and Pan Dulce Show. This is your Insei, one of the new hosts here at Cannis Media, doing a new show, Espera Que. We're here, I am talking all the great issues that are happening in our great country here in the USA of 2025. I'm mostly going to be working and talking about Latino men issues, but I hope anyone can come by and hear me rant about how annoying our government is. We will be here every Thursdays at 7 p.m. Hope to hear from y'all soon, and see you at my show.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching our Coffee and Pan Dulce show every week. Don't forget you can watch us visually on our video podcast platforms on Facebook and YouTube, but you can also listen to us on your favorite audio podcast platforms like Apple, Amazon, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all of the other ones that your favorite, whatever your favorite is. Once again, thank you for watching us on Coffee and Pan Dulce. We'll dance out.
Hi everybody, this is Yorense from the Espera Que show over here. All I'm here is doing a little quick PSA. Use this summer to do volunteer work. Go to your nearest YMCA, go to your nearest homeless shelter, go to whatever community services or programs that you can help out and volunteer. Because right now, we have a bunch of fascist pieces of shit trying to rip apart our country and rip apart the people, our communities by spreading hate and bigotry. The best way to combat it is, one, working in your community and standing strong to show that you are strong and you're here to help out others. Two, combat misinformation. If you hear bullshit, first research and make sure if it's true or not. If it is not true, call it out. If it is true, get the facts. be knowledgeable of it because it might come out later. So always stand against that. And 3, fuck fascists. Stand against them. Make them feel uncomfortable. There is too many people out there feeling like they can say the hard R or say slurs or be violent. Make them understand that a lot of people died to make sure this hatred and bigotry does not exist. All our civil rights workers, all the people who restored normity, everybody who fought against intolerance and hatred, they died and worked their asses off to stop this. So follow in their footsteps and stop this madness. This is Yorense again from Espera Que, and all I can say is be there for your community and stand up for what's right. Fuck fascism and have a wonderful day.
Hey y'all, thanks as always for listening to Coffee Pan Dulce. And guess what? As part of our Cannis media family of shows, we have a sister show that's been running alongside the Coffee Show for 6 years, 6 seasons. And it's Two Queers in a Truck. And in fact, we've been on air, as it says right behind Christian as we record this, in case you're watching the video version of this. It's exciting. It's a little different. It comes more from obviously the queer perspective because it's Two Queers in a Truck. And we invite you to listen to it. You don't have to be queer to listen. And I promise it most likely will not give you scabies. I can't 100% verify that, but it's just a medical rumor started by me, actually. But anyway, come out and check us out on our sister show, Two Queers in a Truck, and all the exciting 2025 news shows on the Cannis media family. As always, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Up next is Two Queers in a Truck with Jenny and Christian. And hope you guys tune in. We'll see you in about 15 to 20 minutes. Thank you. Bye.
Welcome back, everyone. Don't forget to join Gersemi on her show, Two Queers in a Truck. Also join the Tony Foreman show that drops every other Wednesday now. The times have changed on that one at 10 o'clock in the morning. And watch the back shows, the catalog of Yorense's show called Espera Que. Watch the shows. He's on a hiatus right now, but when he comes back, I'm sure he'll be better than ever. So, but don't forget to watch some of his former shows as well. Okay, I do want to talk about the Pendejo of the Week, so we'll jump directly into that.
And this is the Pendejo Chronicles.
Okay, the Pendejo of the Week for the Pendejo Chronicles goes to Taco McCankles Tits again. Seems like I should just have that name dubbed in. He pardoned a crypto guy who was sent to prison for all kinds of shenanigans, but also put money into helping him. This is so obviously a pay for play type of thing. It's so obvious it is. So I don't understand. I understand he thinks that he's never going to be held accountable. I assure you, when 2026 comes around and when the House changes, this is going to be one of those topics that they pull him and investigate. There's a whole plethora of ones. The East Wing, the East Wing teardown is probably going to be one of them. This pardoning the crypto person is going to be another one. His son's making all this money in the first 9 months of his presidency is going to be investigated. There's a whole plethora of investigations that are going to occur. So surely anyway. He gets our Pendejo of the Week. You want to comment on that? Or should we just jump directly into the Jenny Award?
Well, I do think it could be the thing that at least gets the rule of law enforced.
Sure.
And which will take the fun out of the presidency for him.
Yeah. Is
that if he has to answer to a new Congress in 2027, this will get some of this under control.
Sure.
And we do need to see some of the. We do need to see some checks and balances because right now the balances are off on vacation, and the
Exactly.
checks are nowhere to be found.
That's right. Literally.
Literally, like
Exactly.
we're seeing a lapdog media that is not going to ask any hard questions because they're afraid to get sued by this. So it's the independent media, the podcasters that are having to carry the day. And quite frankly, a scared Democrat Party that is just, I've got some great concerns about our own party, but that'll be another episode.
Sure. All right. Let's go to the Jenny Award.
And this is the Jenny Award.
The hero of the week, the Jenny Award, goes to the judges, the federal judges. Some of them have been Trump appointees. Some of them have also been appointees from other presidencies that have continuously blocked the National Guard from going into Portland and Chicago and some other things. They are continuously blocking. They're putting obstacles in his way. Unfortunately, they haven't been able to stop the ICE raids and the abuse from the border patrol. That they seem to be kind of the more Gestapo ones, the border patrol ones that dress like they're Navy SEALs and all kinds of stuff. But they have been able to block the National Guard from going in there and cutting the grass, because that's really what they're doing. They can't really do anything. And so I want to give them the Hero Award. So anyway, there's been a lot of resistance. I can't believe we've made it to November. Think about this, Gersemi. We started this in January. These shows going, let's just kind of get through the summer. We made it through the summer. There was a lot of crazy things that occurred. Now let's just get through the holiday season. I feel like there's a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel as we go into the 2026 elections. So any thoughts before we end the show?
I think just real quickly, I think people are going to have to. I think people's bandwidths are such that we do have to balance looking forward to 2026 the best we can, and people are always going to be cautiously optimistic. I think people do have to live for the day, and it is a great way to live. I think we do have to do that. It's really up to the Democratic leadership to get their collective shit together anyway.
Yep.
Before the 2026 election season begins in January, is that hopefully they're getting out their crayons and their little tablets and figuring things out right now, and in December on really our roadmap to resisting, and it needs to happen. Hopefully they are doing it. I'm not holding my breath, but. But for the rank and file person, the person that listens to the show, you've also got to balance enjoying life and enjoying this holiday season, which I think we also have to give people hope. This too shall pass, as it always does. One way or the other, this is going to pass by. But time goes on. Time goes on, whether we consent to it or not. and
that's right.
Life
that's
happens.
right. It will. Time will go on. Well, listen, thank you for watching us. The next time you see us, I think it will be probably the last, what are we doing here? Yeah, it'll be the last couple weeks in November. I'm trying to remember where we're at. So thank you for watching. And then, of course, Thanksgiving. I hope everyone's going to have a happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you next week in Coffee and Pan Dulce.
Bye, y'all. Hey y'all, thanks for watching Coffee and Pan Dulce as always. We're coming up to the Thanksgiving season. It's almost upon us. It's the eve. That's right. It's the week before Thanksgiving Eve. We're there. We're in that holiday season. And a gentle reminder, hey, be safe out there, but also enjoy the holidays. Take your mind off things. Elections and political candidates aren't the be-all and end-all of life. And seasons change. Tides will rise and fall, and so do dictators. Happy holidays. We'll see you next week. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Well said.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for listening to Coffee and Pan Dulce. And one of our big things is that if you missed any of our other shows, we are on Facebook, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple for the most part, and a bunch of other audio podcast platforms. So if you've missed us, come back. The water's fine. Dip on in. It's 85 degrees here in my imagination. But anyway,
we have 332 episodes in the tank. You can pull up any of them. And most of all, we have fresh ones dropping most weeks. And we got 3 more shows coming. Be excited. But as always, thanks for listening to Coffee and Pan Dulce. And look forward to the 2025 season. Thanks, y'all.
Hiya.
Next up, thanks for watching Coffee and Pan Dulce. Next up is 2 Queers in a Truck. Stay tuned.
Coffee and Pan Dulce. How's that? Coffee and Pan Dulce.
Sounds
You
great.
sounded like a telenova. I mean,
I'm trying this. All I have to say is go. Yes.
as a
right.
non-Spanish speaker.
All right. We'll just talk very briefly about kind of the double standard, but I know we're preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
You know. All right, here we go. All right. We're going to end on the Pendejo and the Jenny Award. Here we go.
Coffee and Pan Dulce. How's that? Coffee and Pan Dulce.